What's up guys, welcome back to Matt Catches, and as you can see from behind me, it's winter. We're covered in snow. So I'm going to get my brolly up pretty quick because I'm getting snowed on. As you can see on my hat, I've got a little fringe of snow there. So yeah, I'm fishing a different part of the lake. We're on the same fishing location as always. So I'm planning on going to fish one rod in the margin, one rod out in the middle, see what happens. I have noticed we haven't caught anything in the past couple of sessions. So fingers crossed, this is the one. Whilst we want a snow carp. So I'm going to get set up now, show you my rigs, and whack the rods in. So let's get to it. The rig I'm going to be using today is the Ronnie 360 rig, which I use most times, but I'm going with a slightly different approach. As you guys have recommended so many times, I'm going to be using a pop-up this time. So I've downsized to a 12mm, so you see that, 12mm pop-up. I've got a pink and a yellow one, this is a pink one. And I've decided to go with a size 6 wide gape hook to downsize with the bait. So I'm downsizing for winter because the fish aren't feeding as much, and I just think it'll get them into taking the bait a bit more. It's not a massive amount for them to eat. They're just going to go along, pick it up as they're lumbering along in the cold water, because the water is absolutely freezing. I put my hand into it, and it was like just putting your hand in a pile of snow. It was absolutely freezing. So I've got, like I say, I've got a yellow and a pink one of these. These are the sticky signature 12mm pop-ups. They're amazing bait. They've never gone down on me yet, so they've always stayed afloat. So I'm going to put these on my rods now. I'm going to whack them out, and I've got a Nash throwing stick now, so I brought that for the winter so I can get, if I'm fishing a bit further out, throw the bait a bit further out than with my catapult, and I can get it more accurately. So I can put about 10-15 boilies, if that, just around my hook bait, dead accurate. So we're going to get my rods in now, throw a bit of bait in, and then all we can do is wait from there. Just quickly, I forgot to mention, I've got a little PVA bag and it's got 3 crushed up krill boilies that are going with a pop-up just to sit around it. So let's cast the rods in, throw a bit of bait in, hopefully we can have a fish. Oh, I've got something guys. I'm hoping it's not a bream. That would be a bummer. Feels a bit more than a bream. It might be a carp. Could be a tencho. Let's have a look. What is it? Oh, it's a bream. Right guys, so you've just seen we've landed a bream. And it's in there. It's quite a big bream actually. If we flip him on the side. That's on the yellow pop-up so far. So, try and get that view of him. There we go. That's on the yellow 12mm sticky pop-up. Got a nice sized bream, so I'm going to let him go. Hopefully, we can get a carp. So I'll unhook him now. It's absolutely freezing. It's about 6:30. I'm thinking I'm going to get my tea on in a minute. I've got some sausage butties, so they should be nice. And as you've probably just seen, I've had a bream. So we've had one snowy bream. It's not the fish we're after. We want a snowy carp, really. So any carp, as long as I catch one when it's snowing, that'd be a win for me. So yeah, I'm going to get my tea on, try warm up, make a cup of tea. I've had some super noodles and that. But I think we'll be having an early night and an early morning. So I'll get my tea on now and I'll see you then. There we have it, the sausage butties with a bit of brown sauce are complete. So I've got some chocolate biscuits for later. I'm going to get a cup of tea on. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy these. I just had my sausage butties, they're absolutely fantastic. Just got a cup of tea with me now, my Christmas mug. Ho ho ho. Absolutely splendid. I've got my chocolate biscuits in my bag. I'm going to sit and have them because it is absolutely freezing. And I've ordered one of the Tracker 3-piece winter suits a week and a half ago, and it still hasn't arrived yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm hoping that comes soon because it's getting cold out on the bank, and I've heard that they're very warm. So I'm looking forward to when that comes. So I think I'm going to sit on my bed, chocolate biscuits, see if I can watch some YouTube, but my signal, I think it's like 2 bars of 3G on this peg and it's absolutely terrible. So probably just eat my chocolate biscuits and edit a bit of the video. Oh, there is something on. But yeah, I thought it'd come off there, it dropped back. Wait till I watched the bobbing and I saw a little twitch, so not that big strike, can I? Because it was slack line. There is actually something on. I feel like it might be a bream though, guys. another one. Oh, yeah, it's another bream. That was on the pink pop-up this time, and that is a slab of a bream. There we go, second bream. You like these pop-ups? There we have it, second bream of the night. And that, let's get out of the water a bit, and that's frozen. That is a massive bream. That's got to be one of the fattest bream I've ever seen. And the biggest one I've had out of here was £9. That's got to be touching £7. That's massive. So let's let it go. And off it goes. That is a slab of a bream. Right guys, coming about 9:30, nearing 10 o'clock, I'm not too sure to be honest. And it's absolutely freezing. I had that bream, I think it was about an hour to an hour and a half ago. I haven't really been keeping track of time. Just made a cup of tea and had some chocolate biscuits. So my landing net from having that fish, it basically got dunked in the water and I put it straight back on my unhooking mat. It's frozen solid to my unhooking mat. It's that cold here. So yeah, I'm surprised how cold it is. I think it's supposed to be about -3 now. Last time I checked the weather forecast, and it's going down to -4 throughout the night. But it should be about just be about 0 in the morning, and then it's going to warm up to about 1 degree throughout the day. So we shouldn't have any more snow. But you never know, we could wake over and the whole lake's frozen over and I can't get my rigs back. So yeah, I think I'm going to have my cup of tea, have some chocolate biscuits. Fingers crossed we get a fish, and I'm going to get up at about 7, 7:30 in the morning. Nice early morning, so we didn't see any fish, because last time I was here, my dad walked around the lake and he saw some fish down this end in the morning from the morning sun coming on the lake. It heated up this bit of the lake first, he saw a couple top. So I'm hoping that happens and I can wake up, throw a bit of bait in, and hopefully we're going to have a couple of fish. So hopefully we'll have some in the night as well. So I'll see you in the morning. Definitely got some on. Just woke up. Feels quite heavy, whatever this is. Don't want it to be another bream. Today's only about a £20 bream. I'd be mad. It is another bream. This is another bream. Would you just have a look at that? Frozen solid. There we go, third bream. The landing net was frozen solid. We managed to land the fish. Look at this for a bream. Just at the size of that bream. And on the other side of its head, it's got... Not going to want to go over. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's got a red mark by its gill. I presume just a pike or anything could have just nipped it. So, let's let it go. Let's let it go. And off it goes. That was a huge bream.
Morning guys, it's about 9 o'clock and I cannot be bothered to get out of bed because it's so cold. If you were here you'd understand, because it is very cold. I think it's probably about -2 right now and my landing net's frozen. The ground's all frozen, everywhere's frozen. All the condensation I think you've just seen from last night, that's all frozen on the top of my brolly. So yeah, it's pretty cold, and we've had 3 bream so far. They've all been quite big bream though, so I mean, at least we haven't blanked. The pop-ups have worked for something. So I think we're going to get some breakfast on now, and hope and pray that we get a fish in these last couple of hours. And get my breakfast on now and maybe a cup of tea as well.
Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been the first snowy session of the year so far, and hopefully there's a couple more to come depending on how the weather goes. If we're going to have a lot of snow or if we don't have any. Unfortunately, we didn't catch a carp, but we did have 3 bream. And the biggest one I've had to eyeball the weight, I'd say was about £7. I didn't want to get it out because if any of you have ever caught a bream before, you know that they stink up your net and it's not a nice smell to try and get off. So as always, this is Matt Catches signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.